I want to now quickly switch tracks and talk a little bit about the Datsun brand. You remember a few months ago we spoke about how Nissan is reviving this brand specifically for emerging markets like India, Indonesia and Russia. It's going to mean a lot of different kinds of products coming in, products that will be competitively priced, remember, and volumes driven. And we want to try and get a better sense of where things stand right now, how far we are from market introduction of these products and that brand coming here to the Indian market. And to take us through all of that, we've got a special guest on CNB today. It's Mr. Vincent Cobee, who has the mandate to actually take all of this forward. He heads that project for Nissan. Thanks very much for speaking to us.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here.
Good to have you with us. And I want to quickly start by introducing our viewers to this whole aspect of the new brand. I remember when the intentions were announced by Nissan to revive Datsun. At the time, of course, we got to see the new brand logo and we got to hear about some of the initial plans. And then we grilled Mr. Goan about it, but that was some time back. So give us a sense of the kind of consolidation you've had with the strategy ever since.
Yeah, we fundamentally embarked into the Datsun adventure in the early days of 2010. So here we are nearly 3 years down the road. We have narrowed down on the type of products we want to do. We have solidified the styling strategy. We have a great global design styling strategy. We are in the process of developing the cars. So I was yesterday and the day before yesterday in our technical center in Chennai and then in our plant in Chennai, where we are making the tools, finalizing the drawing, testing the cars, getting ready for launch. So in a bit more than a year, you'll start seeing Datsun cars on the roads of India.
Give us a sense of how this development has worked out, because while we understood that you got these key markets, the emerging markets that are obviously the focus for the brand, Russia and Indonesia included, besides India. The development work itself, how much of that is happening in Japan and how much of that is happening in these markets?
So the answer is quite simple. As far as engineering goes, none of it is happening in Japan. So what we've done is we have set out the strategy from Japan. We have identified the key markets which we define by growth, but behind growth, the emergence of a very ambitious, positive, demanding class of new car buyers. India being top of the list in this. And then we have identified product concepts. What kind of body types, what kind of value, what kind of customer usage. From that point on, we went to the market and we say, we have established technical centers, we have established plants, we have established product functions in the countries, and you are the best position to define what would be a great product for India, or for Indonesia, or for Russia, as it matters. So over the last 2 years, the work has been done from India. Our technical center, which now has 2,500 engineers, has been tasked with leading the project. And the Japan structure, made of 80 years of accumulated technical expertise, has been there to supply experts, to supply data, or to help in the usage or adaptation of existing components, engine and transmissions. But the person who is in charge of leading the Indian products currently lives in Chennai.
When this whole ULCC talk began, and or the nano arrival, as it was called by many, one was always looking at that one product. But when you look at a new brand or a new umbrella that comes in, you're looking at a portfolio, isn't it? In the long run, it's not going to just be that one car.
Yes, and again, it brings back to my concept of the luxury of choice. I believe that the one thing which is fundamental at the very beginning of the Datsun initiative is a tremendous respect for this emerging new class of first car buyer. And what we need to be able to deliver to this customer is a choice. A choice in terms of a modern, good engineering solution, an affordable product, a reliable product, but also, as we move forward, a choice in terms of product alternatives. We will combine mainstream products with some product innovation. We believe the sub-4 lakh segment in India deserves product innovation. So we will have a portfolio logic which will be focused, but which will also be a contributor to this new luxury of choice, I would say.
So let me end, in fact, by asking you that question. India, Indonesia, Russia, and then?
And then. That's a great thing about the times we're currently living. For the first 70, 80 years of the car industry was United States of America, Japan, and Western Europe. If you look at the last 5 years, the game has completely changed. The powers of yesterday are becoming the problems of tomorrow. And a flurry of new markets are emerging. Yes, we've seen China emerge, but India is emerging as a market, not as a country. India has been emerging many, many centuries ago as a country. But as a car market, it's coming the power of tomorrow. And that is the case of Indonesia. That is the case of Russia. So what is tomorrow? Tomorrow, ASEAN, Middle East, Africa, Latin America, and of course Brazil. And if you accumulate all of those countries, you're talking about 2.5 to 3 billion people. You're talking to the vast majority of the world, which for the last 80 years have been underserved by the car industry.
So you're going to be a busy man.
I'm already a busy man. I think it's going to get worse.
It's only going to get worse. Well, we hope to see you more and more in India, at least in the next few months. I hope to see you more here. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us today.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for Retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.